Lady Bird is directed and written by Greta Gerwig and it stars Saoirse Ronan and Laurie Metcalf among others, and it tells the story of Christine aka Lady Bird, a young girl who's traveling through her last year of high school and applying to colleges, and she is not happy with her life. She is not happy living in Sacramento, going to the Catholic school she goes to. She has a very complicated relationship with her mother. And I've heard the rumblings about this being a semi-autobiographical film about Greta Gerwig's life. But what this film really is a very unique coming-of-age story and a love story between a mother and her daughter. These two actresses bring it all to the table. They deliver so much throughout this film. There's a very natural and organic relationship found in this film. Every scene they have together is so complicated and complex with the way they act around each other, the way they react to each other's words, and how uncomfortable it makes you sometimes feels very true to life. There are a lot of scenes where it starts and they are just having fun together, but it organically morphs into this argument that they just are constantly tired of. You understand that they keep having this discussion and they keep going back to it. There's one scene, for instance, where they are buying clothes and suddenly they are arguing about how she dresses in general, Lady Bird, and then she finds another dress and they're like, oh my god, it's perfect, isn't it beautiful, right? Oh my god. Those are very true to life situations. Mothers and daughters, sons and mothers, daughters and fathers, etc. We all have these complicated, complex relationships that are not always perfect. We constantly argue, we constantly yell at each other, we constantly find ourselves frustrated with things our parents, our siblings say or do around us, and we feel infuriated, disrespected, embarrassed, sad by actions they commit towards us. Yet you never stop feeling like they love you, or in this case, like Lady Bird's mother loves her. And that's something very unique I found in this film, because the film never attempts to show you that this mother hates her daughter or something. You understand what they are both coming from. And speaking of performances, Saoirse Ronan gives a career-defining performance, and this girl has been giving career-defining performances for a while. This is her best, in my opinion. She is so unique and quirky, and the film a lot of times does focus on her embarrassment, but not in the way that Greta Gerwig feels proud that she wrote such a unique, quirky character. It's very organic. It's very real. You relate immediately to her because of the way she reacts to certain things people do and say. She has romance throughout the film, as it's natural in a girl's life, in a boy's life, in a coming-of-age story, but the film never makes that the story. This film is about her finding herself, her identity, and that is one of the topics that the film discusses. It discusses identity, self, family, the sense of belonging or lack thereof. This film puts you through the ringer with the main character. It goes through the highs and lows, not shying away from anything that is embarrassing or shaming to the character, just like you would relate to in real life. And contrasting the relationship Lady Bird has with her mother is the relationship she has with her father. We always have those figures that are the good guy and the bad guy, the good cop and the bad cop. Tracy Letts is her father in this film, and he is also absolutely brilliant. I love this dude. He is heartwarming, he is loving, you just want to cozy up and you want him to hug you and lay on his arms and call him dad. But also Laurie Metcalf gives another career-defining performance in here alongside Saoirse Ronan. She is tremendous. That is not one flaw I could find with these performances, with these characters, despite them absolutely being flawed people 100%. And another great thing about this film is the dialogue. It flows so naturally, so fluidly. You never feel like anyone in this film is reading a line, and the way people talk to each other, the body language on them, the looks they give to each other, and the setting around them is all so pristine. It's also well accomplished. Greta Gerwig directs the shit out of this film. Just the other day I had a discussion about who had the best directorial debut, and I think we got a new #1 here. This is a film you absolutely must see. She finds very fresh ways in telling a relatable, familiar story, and the way she finds to tell that story, what she focuses on throughout this film, is absolutely what makes it shine. In the writing, in the directing, Greta Gerwig gives us a very unique film. It's got moments of laughter, moments of crying, moments of anger, of frustration. You feel all these things that we recognize feeling ourselves, either because of things from our family or friends, stuff that people say to us that we hear about ourselves, things we relate to because we went through it at school or in our house, and it's all these situations that create for a very real gut-busting film. Lady Bird is a tremendous offer, a tremendous debut from Greta Gerwig. It's extremely satisfying and an extreme pleasure to watch, with fantastic directing, tremendous writing, relatable characters, and fabulous performances throughout, and it is absolutely the stuff that dreams are made of. What did you think of Lady Bird, my beautiful geekies? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Is this your favorite movie of the year? Is this your favorite movie from A24 Studios? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I got a lot of reviews until the end of the year. I'm pushing it through to make my top 10 best, top 10 worst, and watch as many movies as I can. I hope to see you there, and so until then, you stay beautiful, you stay geeky, and if you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button and the bell so we can be geeky united!